Hey, I've heard you've got some secret study tips that work wonders. Care to share?
Absolutely, I'm happy to share. Here are 3 secret study tips that have really boosted my performance. The first one is the Feynman technique.
The Feynman technique? I've never heard of that. What is it?
The Feynman technique is named after the famous physicist Richard Feynman. It involves simplifying complex topics by teaching them to someone else, as if you were explaining it to a child. This technique forces you to understand the topic thoroughly and helps you identify gaps in your knowledge.
That sounds interesting. What's the second secret tip?
The second tip is to use the method of spaced repetition. It's all about revisiting and reviewing the material you've learned at increasing intervals. This helps solidify your memory and retention of the information over the long term.
Spaced repetition, got it. And what's the third secret tip?
The third tip is using mnemonic devices. These are memory aids that help you remember complex information through association. Techniques like acronyms, visual imagery, and rhymes can make it easier to recall facts and concepts.
Mnemonic devices, I've heard of those, but I haven't really used them. Do you have any examples?
Sure. For example, to remember the order of the planets from the sun, you can use the mnemonic "My very educated mother just served us noodles," with each word representing a planet. M stands for Mercury, V for Venus, and so on.
That's clever. I'll try these secret study tips for my upcoming exams. Do you have any final advice?
Absolutely. My final advice is to stay consistent with these tips. Consistency is the key to effective learning. Make these techniques a regular part of your study routine, and you'll see significant improvement.
Thanks for sharing these secret study tips. I'll put them to good use and hopefully see some positive results in my studies.
You're welcome. Best of luck, and remember that consistent practice is the key to success. You've got this.